Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Falcons will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense will go on the attack first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man all by himself. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Air Force's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Release to the back. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard from these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the grab. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And that one's incomplete. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Under fire. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Quickly out to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David,
he'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cowboys are on the move.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He leaves it with his back. Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it down the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Wyoming, 14, Air Force, 7.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The quick out, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Going for the marker on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Buys a little time. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now rolling to the left. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The give to the back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Timeout, Wyoming.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, it's just a throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open, and it looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving, and he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
Absolutely center cut. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Spin, still running. Great move, now he's got room. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
24, Air Force.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Give to the single back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Excellent pass by the back on the option. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They're going to ride this running back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Spins away from the defender. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Running to the left. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
And they get him down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wyoming. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Got a little space. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Let's send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. At the 30. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.